So, a Florida woman, there you go, she's from Florida. That story's over. A Florida woman who goes by the name Jasmine Tridevil figured out that there is really only one acceptable reason to get a third breast: to buck traditional beauty standards and purposely make herself unattractive to men. Yeah, okay. You're weird, right? So the 21-year-old massage therapist claims she had to ask over 50 doctors, because they all probably laughed at her and said, "Go home, Jasmine, you're drunk." But apparently she wasn't. To perform the surgery, which involved taking skin tissue from her abdomen, ugh, and adding a silicone implant. She also got an areola tattooed on. The procedure cost $20,000, and Tridevil reportedly had to sign an NDA, so couldn't disclose what doctor performed it. "I got it because I wanted to make myself unattractive to men," Tridevil said on a recent radio broadcast, "because I don't want to date anymore." There, to many people who are like, "Oh, this has got to be photoshopped," there is actually, there's like a small clip where she actually talks to, excuse me, Florida News, TV broadcast. I don't know what you want to call them, but you know, it's like an actual Florida News, like KTVA or whatever, ABC, whatever, local news, and she lifts up her shirt, but she's not. I seen the clip. She's not nude or anything, so don't worry. You can watch it with your kids if you. I mean, whatever. She's wearing like a bikini under it. But the question is, like, did she like come up with this? Because if they say she had an areola tattooed, seriously, there are 3 nipples. Okay, like I said, she's wearing a bikini top, so you can't like see anything, but. You know what a nipple looks like under a bra or something. I mean, come on, we all watched Friends, we all seen Jennifer Aniston, right? I mean, come on, who didn't watch Friends for Jennifer Aniston? But, so yeah, like, she's got something around the back of her neck, and many people can argue, well, that's the bikini. Who's to say this woman didn't doctor something or make something to make it look like she's got a third breast, and now she's trying to sell it? And she's already said she will not show it like bare. Apparently she's got her own wannabe reality TV show that she did herself, and she's just trying to get some publicity for it. But she claims in the 3rd episode that there's like nothing, you know, like nothing covering it to show like it's actually real. Until somebody actually picks that up, lady, nobody's gonna believe it. Honestly, I don't think so. It honestly, like I said, if you watch that news clip, it really, I mean, especially if they're saying they took the skin from her abdomen, because she literally lifts her shirt up and her stomach looks perfectly normal. There's no scars or anything that I've seen. So, I mean, I don't know. That's going to be tough to believe. But if you want to believe it, believe it. If you want to pick up her show, so then you could see the 3rd episode and, you know, pay her $1 million so her episode, you know, her show will air and you could see if it's real or fake. To me, it sounds like one of those carnival things, you know. You pay $5 to go see the giant alligator and it's just a small alligator, you know, with a giant magnifying glass in front of it, you know. So it's up to whoever wants to get ripped off, I guess. Yeah, so there you go. I'm pretty sure this is getting a lot of feedback on YouTube. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard about this one. The reporter who said "F it, I quit," straight on live TV. Yeah, she's "F it, I quit." Just threw her hand. I'm gone. KTVA reporter Charlo Green. If I'm saying that right, good. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I'm sick. Charlo Green quits live on air in spectacular fashion. KTVA reporter Charlo Green quit her job on live TV outing herself as the owner of an Alaskan cannabis club and declaring F it. Is it? Is it? Having grown weary of reporting the news, Green told viewers she would instead be putting all her energy into the fight to legalize marijuana in the state, having previously reported on the Alaska Cannabis Club without mentioning her connection to it. In a jaw-dropping twist to the end of a segment, she was presenting, she said, "Now, everything you heard is why I, the actual owner of the Alaska Cannabis Club, will be dedicating all of my energy toward fighting for freedom and fairness, which begins with legalizing marijuana here in Alaska." Because they got nothing better to do. Don't they have 10 days of night and 10... What is it, 6 months of night and 6 months a day? I'll have to Google that one. Sorry. And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice. F it, I quit. She didn't say F it. She said she dropped the F-bomb on live TV. So, I'd imagine if you watch the YouTube version, maybe they got an edited version if you want to watch that in front of your kids. Or if you just want to earmuff them while it plays. I don't know what you want to do in that situation. But, so yeah, I haven't seen the video yet. But it's up in Alaska. I mean, come on. Really? She probably quit. And then they're like, "Charlie, come on. You ain't got to quit. Come on." There's nobody else who wants your job. Nobody else wants to be a reporter. We can't find anybody. The polar bears suck at it. Sorry, polar bear. They're better camera guys and cue card guys. They're terrible reporters, and nobody understands them. So, come back, please. There's nobody else who wants your job. You're the only reporter. You can keep your cannabis club. We don't care. So, good luck to Charlo Green. Isn't that weird how her last name is Green and she's the leader or owner of a Alaska Cannabis Club? Crazy, right? How about that? So, things work out in weird ways. How about that? Here's one you guys may have heard about. YouTube star Sam Pepper, this little a-hole, attempts to prank women by grabbing their buttocks. Yeah, so if somebody comes up behind you and he's a perfect stranger and grabs your buttocks, women, you have all the right in the world to slice that boy's hand off. I promise. So Sam Pepper, a British YouTube celebrity with a following of over 2 million people. 2 million people love this guy. I can't even get 1,000 people. I probably couldn't, but whatever. Posted a video on September 20th where he walks around grabbing unsuspecting women's butts and films their reactions. The public outcry for the clip to be taken down was so loud that YouTube removed the video this morning. I don't know when the story was reported, but apparently the video has already been removed. Pepper is famous for his outrageous YouTube prank videos. However, this one not only confused but angered many of his fans and a large portion of the internet. The video features Pepper walking up to 5 different women, starting a conversation, and then pinching their butts when they look away. It's painful to watch as these women awkwardly laugh off Pepper's, quote, prank and walk away, violated and confused. As one YouTube commenter wrote, literally the first girl said, "I don't like that. Line crossed." The video has received so much negative feedback that people have been reporting the clip to YouTube asking for it to be taken down since it was posted this past Saturday. The hashtag Report Sam Pepper, created by 19-year-old Tumblr user Kara, K-A-R-A, has been populating Twitter the past few days, and thankfully YouTube listened. Like I said, the video's been taken down. Sam Pepper still has videos up, though. How much longer he's going to have videos up, I don't know. When it comes to pranks, I don't believe in sexually harassing people is a prank. I think that's sick. And if you get your jollies off of it and you think it's funny, well then, hey, get your jollies off in jail when people are doing it to you, right? While you're trying to take a shower, I guess. Hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, when you hear prank, you think, oh, someone must have just got scared, or someone must have just had like water dumped on them. Not some random guy just walked up to strangers and started grabbing butts and breasts and everything, right? Like, that's not a prank. That's gross. Come on, man. You're not 5. You're not 6. You're not just a child who doesn't know what he's doing. You know what you're doing. You're a British scumbag who deserves to get his butt whooped, is all it is. So, Sam Pepper, congratulations, you're a D-bag. I had 2 other stories here for you, but, so let's see where they went here. Here we go. So how about this? A student was put in detention for sharing his lunch with another student. Yeah, seriously. And when you hear why the school did this, you're going to be pretty upset, I promise. Excuse me. Well, of course, it's in California, so go ahead and say what you want. I'm from California, so go ahead and say what you want. I get it all the time. But an 8th grade student from Weaverville Elementary School got a detention slip for sharing his school-prepared lunch on Tuesday. And this was from September 17th. So this is from last week. Kyle Bradford, 13, shared his chicken burrito with a friend who didn't like the cheese sandwich he was given by the cafeteria. Bradford didn't see any problem with sharing his food. Of course, none of us would, right? I mean, come on. How many times in school did we ever share? Oh, you got Oreos? I got fruit snacks. Let's trade, right? How many times did we do that, right? Oh, they're out of chocolate milk when I was going through the line. You got chocolate milk, I got white milk. You changed your mind, you want white milk instead? Alright, let's trade. How many times did we trade in school with lunches, right? I mean, it's a normal thing. Apparently now it's a crime, though. It seemed like he couldn't get a normal lunch, so this is in the words of Kyle Bradford. This is a quote from the great Kyle Bradford who shared his lunch. It seemed like he couldn't get a normal lunch, so I just wanted to give mine to him because I wasn't really that hungry, and it was going to go in the garbage if I didn't eat it. Simple, right? I mean, duh. But the Trinity Alps Unified School District has regulations, really, that prohibit students from sharing their meals. This I gotta hear. The policies set by the district say that students can have allergies that another student may not be aware of. Okay, so, I get that. But if this kid is supposedly his friend, if it's just another kid, I understand. But if it's his friend, like he says it is, like he knows the kid, first of all, these kids are in middle school. So this other kid receiving the burrito, the chicken burrito, would know if he's allergic to anything in that burrito, right? I mean, he's eating a cheese sandwich. What else could he be allergic to? Chicken? Okay? Obviously, he would turn away the burrito if he was allergic to chicken. These kids are in middle school. They know what they are and are not allergic to. They're not idiots, alright? I'm sorry to say, kids these days are not idiots, okay? They can control iPhones. I don't know. I just use my phone to text and make phone calls and surf the web. There's probably so many cool things to do with my phone I don't even know about that these kids could probably show me. So anyway, these kids are getting in trouble because supposedly they don't know who's allergic to what, and the school's trying to cover for that, and they're going to punish a kid. I can understand a nut allergen, a peanut allergen, because the daycare or the after school program that my daughters go to, there are kids there with, peanut allergens. And the teachers have told me, because my girls have brought, Captain Crunch Peanut Butter Crunch cereal for breakfast and stuff there. And the teachers literally told me, no, they cannot bring this because there's a kid in their class, and he just gets near it. He doesn't even touch it. He just gets near it, and he starts to swell up. And we got to give him the shot. So, I mean, that I